During Big Week, we took a bunch of Air Force assets, B-52s and JSTARS, and focused those aircraft in a specific area against the narco smugglers. We have an area of operations where it's very heavily used by the smugglers, and so we focused on one particular area using Air Force assets.
We're able to surge our assets both with global force management resources as well as training resources to give them additional aircraft detection and monitoring, which resulted in 6 metric tons of cocaine seized or disrupted in that particular operating area. So that's 6 metric tons of cocaine which never made it into the United States.
While JIATF South collected and disseminated information on trafficking operations, long-range Air Force B-1 and B-52 bombers were given the difficult task of flying over large areas of the ocean in search of suspected traffickers.
Obviously, finding boats doesn't seem like something that a bomber would typically do. We look at this as an opportunity to, we are flying over large amounts of water, which we don't have in West Texas, and integrating with multiple naval Coast Guard type assets, and then finding these boats and then passing that data and hopefully causing some sort of action that meets the end state we're looking for.
Additionally, intelligence personnel proved to be an essential part of the success of Big Week, providing critical information flow between aircraft, maritime, and intelligence assets. These service members proved they could work together to control critical intelligence and make sure the drug interdiction team received important information.
So I think one of the greatest things that came out of Operation Big Week is being able to see ISR missions planned and then executed that then has tangible outcomes and valuable intelligence that's passed down to the operators and then follow on to law enforcement, Coast Guard, so on and so forth, that actually takes drugs off the water and off the streets of America.
The operation also offered airmen, sailors, and Coast Guardsmen the chance to practice and refine various skills. Although their home station offered regular training, Big Week allowed the drug interdiction team to truly test that training in a real-world environment.
Part of our current mission is to go out and go find all types of different targets. So this gives us an opportunity to go down to an area that we don't typically operate out of. A good opportunity for us to go exercise those combat capabilities that we have and we are ready to execute, but don't necessarily get the opportunity to very much.
These guys have now been exposed to that process because even though it's not going towards putting a bomb on a target in this instance, with Big Week, it is that targeting process of finding something you're looking for and engaging it to cause a change of behavior, if you will, even though it's not dropping a bomb. It's the same type of process.
Overall, Big Week was a vast operation, meant to show how members of different agencies and services could operate in a joint environment against a common threat. Big Week proved that a determined and organized drug interdiction team could effectively challenge illicit drug trafficking into the United States.
Roger, negative, Navy York, JBAB. Navy York.
703-588-2800. All right, so then now we're on here, so you're multitasking. You see the drone is incurred, so now you're going to click on it, okay, and you're going to.
Yes, we have a drone on the north side of Fort McNair requesting to send.
Notionally, they dispatched the drone buster. They're trying to get after it. So then you would call maybe the Interagency and then say, like, let's say we took the drone down per se, and then you would say, hey, the drone has been down. So then now, from a law enforcement standpoint, we secure the drone from a U.S. and we'll Jesse, I think we go to the bore site from here if you're good with that. Once we recover and get reset. In a way that should be picked up in enough distance. What's funny enough is EF2 is detecting and incurring right now. It can't mitigate. But what system saw what at what time? And that's done for the lids, that's done for the D drone, that's done for Enforced Air 2. And then JBAB SkySafe. So JBAB is down here for their SkySafe and tell me which sensor sees what, and then we can capture that data so we can then go back and see what systems are capabilities and authorities and who can kind of take action when, and then who has that shared early warning. The benefit of something like this is that as we can see who owns jurisdictions.
Utilizing drone buster, drone buzzer on at this time, and notify the jock. Oh, whoa. Radio's going up.
Good copy, 336. Exercise 2627 has been a drone spotted off south side of McNair near NDU.
That do 360. Copy, we got Good
copy.
Joint Interagency Task Force West, or JIATF West, spent 5 weeks training Philippine Coast Guard and Maritime Police on proper watercraft boarding tactics. This includes searching a vessel
we got one for each person.
and proper